How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be going over with you how exactly I've been able to make multiple 5 figures in payouts this month. Even with the bad price action, I'm going to be going over the trading style that I use, the key factors and key bullet points that I want to go over for that trading style, and how you can implement that into your own trading as well. Now, like I said, these are all things that you are going to be able to implement even with bad price action. And as everybody's been complaining over the past 3 or so weeks about the bad price action, how price is not moving, blah, 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 whatever it is, I've been able to make $144,000 this month alone with just trading. Now, first off, what I want to do is I always want to give you guys proof, because as of lately, there's been a lot of traders getting exposed, whatever that is. I don't really know what that's about. So right here, you have a few bank deposits. This one is from Rise, which is a payment processor for a lot of prop firms. Another one from Rise, which is another payment. This was Funded Next and Tradeify. And then we have 2 of the bigger deposits. These are all from September. Now, if you add these up, it comes up to a little bit over $100,000. But the reason why I said $144,000 is because I did also take another $40,000 payout around 2 days ago. As you guys can see right here, if we look at September 22nd, we have $2,000 payout getting approved across 20 accounts. They already got approved. They already sent out the payment. It just has to hit my bank with the wire. And after that, we will be sitting around $144,000 for the month. Now that I'm able to show you guys that I'm qualified for the advice I'm about to give you, let's get on to the next point. So this is where I'm going to be going over the real reason I've been able to do this consistently. And it's because of the trading style I'm about to reveal to you. And it has 3 main components that I want to go over with you guys. And the first thing that I want to go over is understanding the systems. 99% of the people watching my videos, you guys are trading with prop accounts. I've been trading with prop accounts. I've had live accounts in the past. I still have a live account. I prefer prop trading because you can leverage so much money with only having limited capital, and that fits most of you guys because most of you guys also have limited capital. So with trading prop firms, the best way that we're going to be able to milk them and get consistent payouts is by understanding the system. So if you look right here, I have how prop firm trading actually works. So pretty much 99% of the prop firms, they all require these same 3 things: traded days. So you can either log those trades as just regular trades, or it has to be winning traded days. So some prop firms will also require you to have a certain amount of winning days, which means that that is one of the key components that every single prop firm looks for. Along with that, you normally have a certain profit goal. Before you can allow yourself to take any payouts, you normally have to build up a buffer that is always around $2,000 to $3,000 to be able to take a payout. And also, the third rule that I see across pretty much every single prop firm is going to be consistency. This right here says 50%. Some prop firms are around 30, 40, 50%. The range is all around there, but they're all requiring some sort of consistency from you guys as the traders. So with all these 3 things combined, you're able to add them up. And then what does that mean? That means you get payouts. You get the number of traded days, you meet the profit goal, and you do that in a consistent manner. You will get consistent payouts, as I'm showing you guys right here. And I'm going to get into why this trading style is perfect and designed for consistent payouts and ultimate success with prop trading. Now that we're able to understand the system in which we're trading, and we have to get on to the second point, taking continuations, you just have to get your piece of the pie. Now right here, I'm going to be breaking down why continuations are ideal for getting paid and how it solves your problem. I guarantee 99% of you guys watching this have heard the phrase, the trend is your friend. It's such a popular saying for a reason. I'm going to get into that right here. Now, if we go ahead and look at today's AM session, what we see is we pretty much sell off the entire time. The market is trending. Every single market has some sort of trend going on, whether that's on the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, the 1-minute time frame. There's always a trend taking place. So I figured the best example to show you guys in this would be an example from the current day. So this is today's New York Open. Now, out of today's market, there's only one spot in which you could have taken a trade in the opposite direction of where the trend was going and actually won, which means that out of the hours of price action that we had, there was one particular 5-minute time span where you could have called the bottom of the trend. And if you believe that you're going to be able to win consistently by trying to call the bottom and top of the market and not follow the trend, it means that you're delusional. To believe that one of the most highly manipulated markets in the entire world, that you will be able to call the top or bottom, is just very unlikely. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't do it, but we are chasing consistency, and we want to be able to find the ways that we are going to consistently get profits from the market, which means that we're not going to be caring if we can catch the very top or if we can catch the very bottom. Not that you're not able to, but because we're chasing consistency, that is not what we're worried about. So yes, there is a reason why the phrase, the trend is your friend, is popular, and that's because your chances of success in taking a winning trade are significantly higher when taking trades within the trend of the market. Now, this is something that I want to pair with my third point, and combining these 2 things is a recipe for consistent trading, which means that you are going to be making more money. Now, on to my third point, it's going to be taking the base hits. If you guys don't understand what that means, I want you to go over and I want you to look at my P&L from my Twitter. These are screenshots that I upload on my Twitter pretty much every single day that I take a trade. I open my screenshots of my P&L. Sometimes I have losers, sometimes I have winners, but right here you guys are looking at winning days of mine, and I want you guys to notice they are all very similar in P&L. We're not seeing very huge swings. We're not seeing $250 winning days to then $5,000 or $2,000 winning days. We're seeing a range from around 250 all the way up to 1,000. The point being is that my P&L across all my winning days are normally very similar, and there's not huge swings in my P&L, which means that I am going ahead and I'm taking base hits. So obviously when you guys take a look at this screen, you're seeing 1,000 different accounts that I'm trading. That is how I'm making so much money, is with trading multiple accounts on these prop firms. That means that when you're looking at one of these screens, a $300 win to me is not me making $300. It's normally me making multiple thousands of dollars. That is because I'm copy trading all of these accounts at once. All of your profit is going to be multiplied by however many accounts that you have, which is the ideal way to be able to make as much money as you possibly can with these prop firms. If you guys want to check out both of the prop firms that I recommend, Apex and Alpha Futures, if you go in the description, if you use my code AVAL on any of those websites, you're going to get a % off and exclusive deals using my code. So if you guys want to go ahead and give this a try, copy trading these accounts are a no-brainer in my opinion, and make sure that you guys are taking advantage of all the sales that they have going on, because I do believe that this is the best way to make a lot of money even if you have limited capital. My average winners being anywhere from around $400 to $700. Now, to prop firms, this is me being able to show consistency. The reason this is perfect for getting paid consistently, the reason this is important is because when you're taking base hits, that means that you're meeting the prop firm's goals of making you log your trading days. Most prop firms want you to make $200 in a trading day for that to count as a winning day, which means $200 could be considered a base hit for you. Some people have higher goals for their base hits, around $500. That's been my standard. But base hits just mean that you're not going for the most crazy risk reward trades. You're not trying to catch 50 points every single trade that you enter. You are just taking your piece of the pie. You're taking the base hits and you walk away with the day. I can't stress enough how important base hits are, because you are able to log your winning days more often than not. That means winning trading days. And if we go along the rules of the prop firms, what they want you to do is they want you to show traded days, which means after you're taking base hits, you are logging days consistently, which also means that it is better for consistent growth in your P&L, which is a second requirement from the prop firms. You have to be able to get to a certain amount of dollars in your account to be able to make a withdrawal. And after taking base hits and adding those up, that is how we're able to get there. It doesn't have to be with a $3,000 trade. It doesn't have to be with a $2,000 trade. It comes with stacking base hits. And I guarantee if you stack those up, you will be getting paid significantly more than you would if you were targeting the craziest risk reward trades and you're trying to go for $1,000 trades every single time. And the main reason why I love this style of trading is because it is so consistent and repeatable. And that is the third thing that prop firms require from you, is consistency. So when they see that you're able to make relatively the same amount of dollars every single day whenever you're taking a winning trade and you're not seeing huge swings in your P&L, that means that the prop firm is going to look at you as a more consistent and reliable trader. And that at the end of the day is what is going to be getting you paid when you are trading prop firms. Now with these three concepts, when you add them together, you're able to understand the system. You know exactly how you're trading, what you're trading for, and what the prop firms are requiring from you when you are trying to get payouts. Now to the next point, we're utilizing what we know about the trading system that the prop firms want you to trade under, and you have to understand how to actually play the game. That is when we optimize our trading, which means that we try to chase consistency. What that means is taking continuations when we know that that is more probable and more consistent for every trader. Just being able to take your piece of the pie, which also ties into taking the base hit. These three things added together, when you're able to understand the system and then optimize every single thing that you are doing inside of your trading, you can go ahead and make so much money with this, just like I have this month. If you guys found this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you guys can leave a like, because making these boards takes me a really long time, and I would love to know that you guys are actually enjoying these and finding these super helpful. So if you could hit the like button, that means a lot to me. Also, comments down below on what you guys want to see next, what you guys are struggling with. I'm going to be more inclined to make videos on the certain things that you guys specifically are struggling with, because you are my audience. I want to help you out. All the screenshots and the posts that you guys have seen in this my row come from mainly my Twitter and my Instagram. So if you guys want to go to my Twitter, my Instagram, that is majority of where I'm posting. Every single day I'm posting on both of those platforms, and I'm the most active on Instagram. That is where you'll see the most of me. I post reels, stories every single day, so make sure you guys are following me on there, as well as my main channel where I do vlogs, car stuff, etc. All that stuff is going to be on my main channel, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. And then as well as if you guys like these videos and you want to get more plugged in, I have a completely free trading course for you guys. You guys click the first link in the description. It's a free trading course that gives you more in depth of my strategy, how I actually trade, and more educational content like this. So if you guys want to learn more, go ahead and check that out. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope you all found this helpful. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.